as a great scientist and a great science communicator, and he will be chaired today by Samira Ahmed. Please welcome them both to the stage for you now.
Welcome to you all, and especially to Professor Richard Dawkins, who, as many of you will know, is Vice Chairman of the British Humanist Association. Now retired from Oxford University, so an emeritus professor, he was its Professor for Public Understanding of Science for 13 years till 2008, and his work as an evolutionary biologist here has engaged a global and, crucially, a general public with such best-selling books as The Selfish Gene and The Blind Watchmaker. As the man who popularized the concept of the meme, his often controversial interactions on social media, notably Twitter, and the memes that have resulted from some of his pronouncements have been interesting to watch too, and I'm sure we'll talk about them a bit. His book, The God Delusion, has sold more than 2 million copies and been translated into 31 languages, and it has been a prominent part of his campaigning. It's been directly linked to a significant rise in the number of self-declared atheists in the United States, where the Richard Dawkins Foundation campaigns particularly actively against religion in public life and in politics. And Professor Dawkins' book, The Magic of Reality, aimed at children, is part of his focused campaigning against religious schooling, which he regards as child abuse. And Professor Dawkins' public debates with religious leaders, such as the former Chief Rabbi of England and Wales, about the existence of God, illustrate his commitment to promoting atheism and taking on those debates publicly. So I'll be interviewing Professor Dawkins first, and then we will have plenty of time for questions. And I've just got to load my questions, sorry. Go. You took on campaigning against religion about the age when many people start planning on just retiring and kind of making peace with those issues. So why did you get active in the last 10 years?
It's been a lifelong, it's been a lifelong thing. I mean, I wouldn't say that I started recently. The God Delusion is a relatively recent book, but really all my books are implicitly atheistic. The God Delusion is rather more explicitly atheistic. Why on earth would you stop just when you reach retirement age? And it seems to me to be every bit as important now as it ever was. And I want to go on to the end, which I trust will be a long time hence.
Well, you're Vice Chairman of the British Humanist Association. Do you think there is an important distinction between atheism and humanism?
Well, I suppose atheism is an intellectual position about whether or not there exists